Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy HG bringing you guys a Search and Destroy on Underground. And today I'm actually going to bring a new thing that I'm going to do for my channel and a new thing for anybody who sees this. I'm going to have a little contest. It's something that I did back in Modern Warfare 2. And back then, you know, 50,000 to 100,000 subscribers was a big deal. And back then I actually joined a particular website that actually got me thinking that maybe I should do a contest or hold a contest for 20 bucks, whether it be a $20 PSN card or $20 worth of Microsoft points, which I think is 1,600 Microsoft points. So it can be on Xbox or PS3, I don't give a fuck. Just like it was back then. I want to have a contest where anybody, I don't care who it is, anybody who sees this video can go into a game and play a YouTube celeb, slap them, and get paid for it, right? Why not? So many, or actually so few videos are out there of these really, really big YouTubers, right? Just getting the D stain, just getting shit on. That you just don't see them. You just don't see them out there. And you know, the few that are out there, you know, there's a few that are pretty popular, are really entertaining. You know, so many people think that these guys are untouchable and think that these guys are somehow, you know, the upper echelon of players, when in reality they're really not. A lot of people don't realize how many people actually play this game. More than, I think it's like 23 or 24 million play this game. And those top YouTubers may be some of the most known players on YouTube, but they're certainly not the best players in Call of Duty. So we're going to have a contest, $20. PlayStation 3 or Xbox. I don't care which one it's on. It's going to be a little difficult because I know that YouTube celebrities now on YouTube, for Call of Duty tend not to stick to a game if they're getting their ass smashed. A couple weeks ago, me and a friend of mine it was actually last weekend, me and a friend of mine actually jumped into a game and 8 Thoughts happened to be in there. And I don't think he lasted more than maybe 15-20 seconds. I think he went 1-3 or something like that and then backed out because he knew that chances were he wasn't gonna do very well in that game, so he left. So you're gonna have to contend with that. You're gonna have to deal with that, guys. A lot of these guys know that everybody can record now because of theater mode, so you're gonna have to watch out for that. Most likely they'll try to quit out as soon as they know they're getting fucking schmangled dangled. So I'm gonna go over a couple rules that we have to follow. All right, because I don't want any gay videos. I don't want any, you know, man-on-man sex videos. All right, I don't want no faggot shit. What I want is downright slappage. Okay. Rule 1: the YouTuber has to have more than 200,000 subs. Okay, that means you're going to be dealing with a very, very small group of players. Okay, and the reason why I wanted big YouTubers because those guys seem to be untouchable. They seem to have this army of fanboys who think that these guys can do no wrong, and they're always, you know, beating everybody they get into a room with. So fuck that. They have to be 200,000 subscribers or more. Number 2, I don't want to see any cheap shit. I don't want to see any camping. I don't want to see any support classes. I don't want to see any strikers or Kimbo FMGs. I want you guys to beat them on your skill and your skill alone. Okay. And the reason why I don't want that is because you will get fucking slammed with shitty messages and you'll get spammed with haters and all that stuff, and fuck all that. You know, if you're using something cheap, they'll just complain, bitch, whine, moan, cry, all that stuff, and you don't want to have to deal with that. Number 3, no parties of 6 unless somehow you get into a party where they're in a party of 5 or 6. That's fine, but one guy versus a party of 6 is stupid. All right, there's not a single YouTuber out there that can play by himself with 5 other randoms and beat me and 5 other people that I'm friends with. It's just not going to happen. They're going to get shit on, and it's going to be stupid. All right, that doesn't prove anything. You know, you want it more so. You want it on neutral ground. You want it even. Okay, fuck connection. Connection doesn't matter. But you want it on even ground. You don't want to be sitting here saying, "Oh, you know, my 6 guys can beat you." You know, fuck that. You want it to be one, you know, basically a 1 versus 1 or like a 2 versus 2 or something like that. If you're in a party of 2 or 3 guys, fine. But, you know, no parties of 6 unless you happen to get into a party of 6 with them. The next rule. It's actually not a rule. It's more of a bonus. If you get a Moab, I'll add something to it. All right. If you get a Moab, I'll definitely add something to it. Maybe double the prize. You know, maybe $40 or something like that. Also, you have to win. Okay. I don't want to see you guys going 50 something and 5 against one of these guys and then fucking lose by, you know, if you're playing a domination, lose by 200 to 100. Again, pointless. What's the point of doing it if you're not going to win? At least fucking win. Also, I'm gonna check the video, guys. Okay, I'm gonna record it off of your theater mode, and I'm gonna go through each player and make sure nobody's cheating, nobody's fucking, you know, inviting their friends to the game and boosting or anything like that. I'm not saying that you guys would. I'm just gonna do that because I don't want someone to say, "Hey, see that guy? That guy's on his friends list. He's dying for him." You know, fuck that. I don't want to have to deal with that. I want it to be 100% legit, and you got yourself 20 bucks. So, this is a contest for all Call of Duty players. I don't care if you're subbed to me, you know, like this, sub to the other channel. This is for anybody who sees this video. You can make yourself $20 for slapping a YouTube celeb. Okay? So yeah, you know, once upon a time, guys, I got into a game with a huge YouTuber. And I thought it was cool. I thought it was, you know, I thought this guy, because this guy was really renowned in the community. He was somebody who had a lot of people had a lot of respect for. On his videos, he was really laid back. He was really cool. Seemed like a really nice guy. But we happened to get into a game with him and played. I think it was like 3 or 4 search and destroys we played with him. And he had an entire clan, or his team or whatever. And he was not like he was in his videos. He was a complete asshole. And he talked a tremendous amount of shit. And to be honest with you, he fucking sucked. Not only did he fucking suck, but the people that he was with fucking sucked. So it was really disappointing, you know, to see somebody who had so many subs and people respected so much, and a guy who was, you know, championed as this great player who was fucking terrible, you know. And I was like, God, if I recorded those games and put them up, people would have been like, wow, he's really not as good as he thinks he is or says he is, or people make him out to be. So that's basically why I'm doing this. I wanted to rehash an old contest that I had way back when. Back then it was much more difficult to record, but now it's not. So read the description, guys. That will give you the rest of the rules on how to get into contact with me through Xbox, PlayStation, or YouTube. And later, fellas.